你好，张阿姨介绍的。
Hi, I'm the person introduced by Aunt Truong. Okay, let's get straight to the point. Briefly introduce yourself. I'm 24 years old, have a fully paid apartment, and drive an Audi A7. How much money do you have in savings? About 111,000 US dollars. Okay. I'm in debt about 69,000 US dollars. Can you help me pay it off? Oh, and I don't have a car yet. Can you buy me one? Oh, I think you should discuss this with your family. How old are you? Are you a mother's boy? Do you even have to discuss this?
为什么越来越多的男人不愿意结婚了？因为结婚，他对男
Why do more and more men not want to get married? 'Cause marriage is no longer beneficial for men. It's that simple. House, one burden, car, another burden. Birth and gift money is the next burden, and then having to hand over all your salary to your wife. Honestly, what do men get from this marriage? What about the reason for continuing the family line? Children belong to both of them, right? Men don't always crave children, nor do they have a throne waiting to be inherited. Nowadays, all kinds of reasons, all kinds of traditions are used to exploit men to exhaustion. And then what happens after marriage? Some women don't even fulfill their duties as wives and even have affairs. And in the end, what happens? Men spend a lot of money just to bring home a red flag. Of course, there are still good women out there, it's just that some men don't know how to choose.
之后，女性的贷款预期率暴涨了20倍。
Since men stopped being good boys who know how to spend money, the rate of women going bankrupt has skyrocketed 20 times. As a professional matchmaker, I understand women's spending habits very well. Honestly, they can't even pay for a house, a car, let alone a credit card. In the past, women were a high-quality customer group for banks, low risk, strong spending ability. But now, the situation is accelerating. In recent years, social networks are full of slogans like independent women, rising feminism. But the reality is that men no longer spend money on them. The good guy economy is dead. Men now only spend money on themselves. The growth of industries targeting men is explosive. Men no longer support women, and women lose their financial source of reliance. They immediately flock to the matchmaking market. The gender ratio is 1 man for 50 women. An unbearable joke. Many women who are short of money start using sky-high gifts to squeeze men dry, draining 3 generations of savings. And what happens next? Quick marriage, quick divorce, mass marriage fraud. For many women, just getting married once is enough to get a dowry, which men have to work hard for 7 to 8 years to accumulate. For them, divorce has become a way to get rich without losing anything. What about men? Spending thousands, tens of thousands of dollars in cash. And the only thing they get in return is a divorce paper. Tell me, is that fair? It is no wonder that China's marriage law is forced to reform in 2025. Without reform, it will not work. What about those who really want to get married? Now everyone is afraid. The matchmaking market has become a battlefield full of deception and predatory behavior. Who dares to risk stepping into it anymore? Honestly speaking, in a few years we may have to ask whether the marriage rate in China has a chance to recover? 'Cause no one dares to get married now. If you are still watching, please leave a comment number 1 to let me know you are still with me.
南京现在又出现了一种新型的出轨方式。
In Nanjing, there is a new type of adultery that you may not have heard of. It is called weekend lovers. Every weekend, they climb mountains, check in, ride bicycles, all of which are just excuses. It sounds very healthy, right? But in fact, people are having an affair under the name of exercise. During the day, they do one type of exercise. At night, they do another type of exercise. I work in the real estate rental industry in Nanjing, and now I also do social media content. Every day, many people come to confide in me, and it has completely changed the way I see the world. Especially those who come from industries that are considered serious: university lecturers, doctors, bank employees, civil servants. It looks very decent on the outside, but behind closed doors it is incredibly messy. Let me tell you a real case. An old customer who took out a mortgage on his house was a professor at a famous university in Nanjing. Can't say which university specifically. Every weekend he went hiking with his young girlfriend. On the surface it was for fitness, but in reality the couple had gone to every homestay in the countryside. Private hot springs and remote villas around Nanjing. Just imagine, a tiring week of work, and on the weekend there was a good reason to go deep into the mountains and forests with your lover, having fun for 2 days and 1 night. Course, to be fair, at first some people might just really want to exercise. Simply put, you go to the gym, but think carefully, you share your feelings not with your spouse but with outsiders. You give them time, hobbies, and good moods, all of which are not for the person you marry. Suddenly you and your spouse no longer have a common voice. And in the end, your body will belong to someone else. How long can such a marriage survive? So I just want to say a word to those who are still toying with the idea of having a weekend lover. Think carefully, no matter how sweet the feeling is with that person, ask yourself who will raise your children with you, accompany you when you are old. This guy from Chang'an? He must have a few more illnesses. The old people in our nursing home don't even know who he is. Before we start, let us know in the comments where you are watching this video. Connecting with audiences around the world is a great inspiration for us.
佛山本地有一个女生，什么都没有，但愿意和男方一起奋斗。
In Foshan, there is a local girl who has nothing in her hands, but she is willing to build a life from nothing with her future partner. Her only request is that there is no wedding. She just wants to go registering marriage, then having a simple meal with the family is enough. Because her parents divorced when she was young and she was raised by her grandmother. Now that her grandmother has passed away, she has almost no relatives left. Organizing a wedding for her will just be a forced struggle. She doesn't care that her boyfriend doesn't have a house or a car, but she's also not sure if he will accept her situation. Because after marriage, on holidays, she doesn't even have any relatives to visit.
中国结婚率再创新低，上面说宣布要调查一下，大家为
The marriage rate in China has set a new record low. The authorities have announced that they will launch an investigation to find out why people don't want to have children and why they still don't change their minds. But online, netizens were quick to mock this move. You guys suffocated me, now you ask why I can't breathe. They said they wanted to find the root cause, but everyone kept asking. Do you really not know, or are you just pretending? Pretend not to read the message? Some even scoffed. Let Elon Musk and the global elite solve the fertility crisis. Meanwhile, China has seen its marriage rate decline for the 10th consecutive year. From 13 million couples a decade ago to just 4.74 million couples this year. The divorce rate remains high, the age of first marriage continues to rise. The number of people who do not want to marry or have children has only increased, not decreased. In the global rankings of wanting to have children, China is currently near the bottom. So what should we do about this trend? Other countries are providing direct cash subsidies. And what about China? Almost nothing.
现在的男生们啊，真的是动真格的了，已经进入到自杀式单身。
The guys these days have really risen up. They have entered a self-destructive single phase and are fiercely resisting. Last week, we held a large-scale matchmaking event in Ningbo with over 100 participants, and guess what? Not a single man showed up. The whole hall was full of as a woman. Turns out that some men who are still considering marriage have chosen to passively boycott to protest the current distorted marriage model even though they have to trade their youth. So if all men refuse to get married in the future, where will those high-class single girls who still demand heavenly gifts go?
为什么不去打工？啊？
Why don't you go to work? Why do you work so hard? Who makes you so much money? Who uses you? You work just to pay for the house and car, and then what? Your wife still leaves and you go home alone. That's the result.
我想找一个能接受新型。
I want to find a man who can accept a modern marriage. No need for gifts, no need for lucky money, no need for a luxury car, not even a wedding party, just need the two families to sit down and have a simple meal together, no need to inform relatives and friends, just register your marriage, straight marriage. Keep all that fuss.
马上订婚了。
I'm about to get engaged. Now go check out the engagement dress. Go check out the formal dress. Look, who needs a coach or anything like that? Isn't that a bit much? I was trying on clothes just now. Trying on that dress. There. You just sat there glued to your phone, not even glancing at me. You didn't need to do that, right? What's there to look at? But what will the employee who helped me try on the dress think of me? You're embarrassing me. If you're going to do that, I'll go try it on by myself next time. Why did you follow me and embarrass me there? Wear anything that doesn't work? Look at what? Your ex-girlfriend looks good in anything. But I don't want that. I want to prepare carefully and dress properly, right? Your ex-girlfriend is the most beautiful. You really have a low EQ there.
这个钱你不给我不可能下车，我坚决不下。
哎呀，老婆，
哪一边去？
快，新娘到了啊，走，咱们快走吧。好啊。
If you don't give me money, I definitely won't get off the bus. Okay, wife, move aside. Hurry up, hurry up. Stet. The bride invites you to get off the bus. Honey, I'm here to pick you up. Let's get off the bus. Wait, don't be in a hurry. What's wrong? There are a lot of relatives waiting. Let's go. Wait, draw this card first. What's this? Just draw it. There's a surprise. What's the surprise game? Draw it, honey. Draw it and see what you've drawn. That's right, open it and see. The bus fee is $37,000 US. The bridesmaid fee is $3,700 US. If you can draw the lowest amount, you're lucky. What's this? It's clearly written, isn't it? The bus fee is mandatory. What's the bridesmaid fee? It's money for my sisters. We'll get off after we give you the money. How can a bridesmaid earn this much money? Who's out there talking so much? This is custom, it's a royal rule, don't pretend to be ignorant. Why haven't you heard of this custom before? 'Kay, honey, I know you're just joking with my friend. Mosquito gave me the envelope, wife. Here's the envelope. Hold it and let's get off the bus. But if you don't give the money to get off the bus and the bridesmaids' money, you'll be unlucky for the whole year. What do you mean? You're not going to give it? I'm telling the truth, this isn't a joke. But we never made any agreement. It's not too late for me to say it now. If you're still short by a penny, I won't forgive you. Give me the money, honey. Now where do you get nearly $38,000 US? The wedding is about to start. Don't make a fuss, let's go. Your husband is so stingy. Open the envelope and see if there's $134 US. Didn't he say he's rich? It's a pity to spend this little money. So do you love your wife? Honestly, if he doesn't give enough money, don't let the bride get off the bus. Today is our wedding day, why you're so destructive? If you don't give me the money to get off the bus and the bridesmaids' money, I won't get off the bus. Honey, after the wedding, can I return it? My friends are standing here, give me some face. You want face, but what about me? If you don't give me the money, I definitely won't get off the bus. Come on, get out of the way. Your husband is the type of person who has money but doesn't want to spend it. After laughing, can you live with such a stingy person? Sorry everyone, I've made you guys lose face. It's okay, we'll chip in a little. If he's short a penny, I'll beat him up. That's right, these guys need to be taught to be young to remember it for life. Everyone can only chip in this much. Thank you guys. I'll use it for now. Honey, this is all I have right now, but I promise I'll make it up after the wedding. You're giving this to beggars? My friend got married. Her husband withdrew nearly $115,000 US. The fee to get off the bus was $11,500 US. Each bridesmaid got it $11,500 US. A total of 6 bridesmaids, everyone received it in full without a single complaint. Unlike you, I'm really speechless. I said, if there's not enough money today, I won't get out of the car. Shut up, you two, shut up. You asked me for the last time, will I get out of the car? Oh my God, now I'm still being rude. Listen to my sister, don't get out of the car. Let's see how we handle it today. She's right, I won't get out. Okay, then this wedding is cancelled. Brother, what are you doing? Don't be angry. I really choose my friends well. Oh, and then? So what about us being close? Let me ask you. You said I was stingy. Did I take any money from you today? No. Didn't you say I was generous and didn't take anyone's money? Well, now you say I'm stingy, so please come along. Okay. Then I'm stingier today. I'll treat everyone to this party. Except for the two of us. What do you mean? I mean, from now on, you listen, my best friend, always go. Go back to it. Brother, listen to me, we bought the house and the car. The party was also booked, the newly opened store, how can we cancel it? It's all your money. The store also belongs to your family. I'll live stream to liquidate everything later. The money will be divided and you remember it clearly. Don't let me see your face again. Which husband? You two get lost. Life in China today is at a crossroads where weddings are no longer a sacred ceremony but a trading floor with a public price list. According to data from the Ministry of Civil Affairs of China, only 4.74 million couples registered their marriages in 2024, the lowest level in more than a decade. At the same time, the number of divorces remains high and more young people are choosing to stay single, not marry, not have children. As life in China gradually turns into a financial negotiation, we need to ask a bigger question. Are we losing the basic values of love, respect, and family ties? Maybe it's time for everyone to look back. A simple wedding, a truly happy family is probably worth much more than billion-dollar envelopes and a grand feast. In your opinion, if a man doesn't give nearly $38,000, is it worth canceling the whole wedding? Have you ever witnessed a wedding explode just because of money? Share your thoughts in the comment section whose side you are on in this story. Subscribe to the channel today so you don't miss out on sharp social analysis and real-life stories that are more shocking than movies. Subscribe to China Social Focus, leave a comment and tell us what you think about life in China today. Thanks for watching until the end of the video. If you're still here, comment I'm still here so we know you're the one who watched until the end.